So tonight's topic is going to be mental health and the effects on our fitness and our health. I've kind of broadened that topic a little bit because it's more than just fitness that it affects, and I want to talk about more than just fitness. Our health in general is what I want to cover, but we had a blog article come out earlier today. They come out right now I'm putting them out every Monday and Thursday, so if you're haven't already, head over to jointwobrothers.com/Mapes Mindset blog. I will actually link it here in just a second. But you can head over there. Every Monday, Thursday, we've got different blog articles coming out. I put out something to do with growth mindset, health, nutrition, fitness, all kinds of different stuff. Something you don't want to really miss. But today's topic was mental health and its role in achieving your fitness goals. For the live stream, I've just broadened it to how mental health affects our health. So again, just a few more moments and we'll get going. All right. What is up, Alier? How are you doing? It's been a minute. I haven't seen you. Well, I haven't seen you on here for a few minutes, for a couple of weeks. All right, I think I'm all situated. I am doing well. Very well, actually. Excited to chat about this one tonight. As I thought about, like I said, I broadened the topic to health because mental health affects our general health more than I think a lot of us realize. And as I've mentioned plenty of times in the past, I have had my bouts of depression, and actually sitting down and looking at it, you realize how that depression affects so much more than, you really notice. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people realize it. I've been trying to share the links all over the place, and just push it a little more. We were having way too many streaming issues with Facebook. So yeah, we moved over to YouTube and it worked well, so we've continued to roll with it. And here we are. But back to the mental health. When I actually thought about how depression affected me, I realized that not only did it affect my physical fitness, but my general health as well. And I guess what I mean by that is it caused me to sit around a lot more, and that leads to a bunch of health problems, back problems, more body fat, and just less cardio, less general health, less chance of living longer. There's just a lot of a lot of studies done to what a sedentary life does to you. And when you're depressed, you tend to sit a lot more than normal, which is not a good thing. So, the first thing that mental health does is it affects your motivation and therefore your consistency. It's already difficult enough to do anything. When you add depression in on top of that, it can be a gigantic weight that you need to move in order to do the thing you know you need to do. And that weight can get heavier and heavier the longer you push it off. Just like anything. Really, depression is more about who you are as a person, I've come to realize, than we probably want to admit. I think we, as a society, tend to use depression and mental health as a crutch sometimes. Not to say that we don't have mental health that also needs to be cared for, but we use it as a crutch to get us out of certain things, when in reality life just sucks. Life is just hard. There's no way around it. We just have to suffer through it sometimes, and we can hide behind depression and say, well, that I can't do this because I'm depressed. No, stop being a bitch and just get up and do it. Nothing is easy. Eating healthy is not easy. Working out isn't healthy. Getting up every day and going to a job you may or may not like isn't easy. Getting up every day and taking care of kids, packing lunches, taking care of a spouse, whatever it is you have to do and that you do on a daily basis is not easy. Yet you get up and do it. Even when you're depressed, you still get up and do certain things. You get up and go to the bathroom, I hope you get up and go to the bathroom. Some people may not, but it's always difficult. Life is going to be difficult, but we only make it more difficult on ourselves. But the mental health affects our ability to want to get up and go do something. The more we push it off, the less consistent we become. And then it's every couple of days that we do something. And then it's every few days that we do something. And then it's once a week, then it's once a month, then we just stop doing it completely. So you can see how your mental health affects your motivation, and that leads into your consistency. Stress is different from like depression and keeping you from wanting to do stuff. A lot of times you can know you're stressed and you want to get to the gym because you know that workout is going to help reduce some of that stress. But having an elevated level of stress just in general raises your body's cortisol levels and makes it harder for you and your body to recover from that workout that you are doing to help reduce the stress, which in time leads to more stress on your body, which leads to a lowered mental state, mental capacity on your part, leads to more stress, and the cycle continues. I guess it's similar to how, if you look at how a lot of people use coffee or abuse coffee. I was one of them. You use coffee as a Band-Aid to continue to get you through your day because you are more and more and more tired, because you get less and less sleep because of a job, because you can't fall asleep, because you've drank 3 pots of coffee the day before. However it works, you tend to work yourself into or drink yourself into a point where you rely on the coffee, but the coffee is just perpetuating the cycle. Kind of like stress can do to you. You're trying to relieve the stress by going and getting your workout, But by doing that, you're increasing the potential stress because you're under a constant state of stress in general. So at that point, you need to recognize the situation you're in and take steps to reduce that stress outside of just working out. We'll get into some of those tactics in a little bit, but I wanted to point out how stress affects your ability to work out and recover from working out. I think we all have our moments with coffee. I've been having my moments with coffee since my daughters bought me an espresso maker for Father's Day. I already love coffee, and now I found more coffee that I love, and it's a bad recipe. I could drink coffee till I go to bed, and then that would be never, and yeah, coffee is dangerous. What about mental barriers like anxiety or self-doubt? You drink it when you're stressed. And that's even worse because caffeine raises your heart rate, which will also not help your level of stress. But yeah, anxiety and self-doubt. What might that do for your physical performance, for your fitness, for your health? If you constantly doubt yourself, you aren't, if you doubt yourself, you aren't going to continue to take the steps necessary to get you to where you need to go because you're not worth it, or because you haven't already achieved that goal, so you're not good enough, or name a self-doubt out there. There's laundry lists of them, but those can keep you from even attempting things sometimes because you're fearful of the potential outcome. All for nothing. Most times that self-doubt is just that. It is just a fear. There's nothing more than that. You're just scared. 9 times out of 10, people do not care. And for people who doubt the way they look and that keeps them from going to the gym, I will tell you, majority of people in that gym are more thrilled that you are even attempting to get in there. And if you are willing to accept help, people will notice that. And like if you are open to advice and open to help, people will notice that and they will provide the help you need. So if you are fearful of going to a gym, I would encourage you to just try it. Maybe take that chance, take that risk, and ask somebody who looks like they know what they're doing for help. And people are very nice. A lot of people at the gym are very nice. You will find the few who are assholes, but you're going to find that anywhere you go. Chances are you're going to find somebody who would love to help you make yourself better. Yes, makes you stop eating so you become healthy. That was another point I wanted to talk about. You might eat less. You might eat more. If you're stressed, if you're depressed, food could be a way for you to feel better about yourself. And so you overconsume sugar, could be anything. You overconsume calories in general, you're going to gain weight. You undereat calories, you're going to screw your body up and potentially put yourself into a state where you can only gain weight, or you can't lose weight, or you've lost too much weight, any number of different health problems. But Yeah, stress and depression can lead to poor eating habits. Also, like we spoke about, less general activity. You just tend to become more sedentary, sit around more, and that just leads to weight gain and poor health all the way around. So, what are some different things you can do to help improve your mental health and therefore help you reach your fitness goals? Something we talk about consistently, something I do daily. I've kind of done yearly. I don't, or I have not done more in depth than that yet, but I do keep. I follow Andy Frisella's, got his Power List book, and I've also been using my gratitude journal lately as well. But I set goals, realistic, achievable goals. That was a big one just to help me get out of depression in the first place. Just setting small goals to get me doing something, get me moving in the right general direction. I don't even care if it's just, it can be something as simple as getting up a little more often, getting a few more steps in each day. I don't care what it is, but a small step in the right direction just gets those feel good, I guess they're hormones, going. We are, as human beings, we are goal oriented beings. We want to get things done. It makes us feel good to get things done. Prove it to yourself, make a list, start doing things and checking that off, and step back at the end of the day and see how good you feel about yourself. You will prove my point right here. But we are very, very, very goal oriented, and we want to get things done. We become depressed. We become depressed because we aren't getting things done. Look at anybody who is unhappy and depressed. I promise you, they are sitting still in their life. Alier said, talk to your friends or loved ones, counselor, therapy of some kind. Yes, 100%. Absolutely. I agree. I agree. I agree. Love it, love it, love it. Um, Something I use consistently, something I push others to do consistently, and something I kind of pry out of others consistently. It's just talking is good for us. We are as much as we are goal-oriented beings, we are also social beings, and the benefits to having friends, family, whatever it is you can talk to, and just people you can socialize with is extremely good for your health. But yes, for your mental health, to have, I guess, even somebody you can go to that's trustworthy, that you know you can rely on, and if you can find somebody non-judgmental, I strongly encourage you to do that. You need that somebody who you know is not going to care or treat you any differently. Because at the end of the day, we're all human beings. It doesn't matter what mistake you've made or what mistake you make. Some It's not that bad. It's just a mistake. We have to make mistakes in order to learn. It's the only way I learn. I find it hard for people to tell me certain things. Sometimes I need to do it and fail and learn and grow and do it better and fail and learn and grow and repeat that cycle rather than the negative spiral of doom. Mindfulness and meditation is another great way to work on your mental health. That was a tool I wasn't aware of, or I guess I was, but I didn't understand it. And therefore, I laughed it off, and that was a mistake. It is an extremely powerful tool that can help you learn a lot about yourself, a lot about life, a lot about others. Strongly, strongly encourage, if you haven't tried it, give it a shot. Maybe it's not for you, but maybe it is. What about you? What other ways do you work on your mental health? What other ways does mental health affect your fitness, your health? Is there something I missed? Let us know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I'll give it a few more minutes, hang out, answer any questions you guys might have, and I'll wrap it up for the night. I will be doing more live streams going forward. I will probably bounce platforms, do some on YouTube and some on Instagram. I was going to be doing one on Instagram on Wednesday night. I already have it scheduled and everything, and forgot I have surgery Wednesday morning. So I will be rescheduling that one for next week. I should be back enough to where I can get to doing this stuff. I will be scheduling a live stream for Monday as well. I'm going to attempt to get back to normal as quickly as possible. There's a lot of other stuff I won't be able to do, but I should be able to live stream at the very least. So even though I will be having surgery Wednesday, I still plan to be up and running next week. So don't go anywhere. Yes, talking is so good for a lot of people. I wish more people would talk. Wish more people would talk on deeper levels than what a lot of us do. I'm sick of talking about the weather, or how was your week, or what do you do for a living. I want to know what makes you happy. How are you achieving what makes you happy? That's what I want to know. I appreciate you, Alier. Seriously, man, that means a lot. Thank you. I got a long road ahead of me. It'll be nice to be able to hang out with you guys a little bit while I recover and carry on with school. It's going to be the other thing I lean into heavily over the next few weeks to get that wrapped up. Got the nutrition coaching certification done. Now I got to finish up personal training. So all right, Alier. Well, it looked like it was just me and you tonight, so we'll see if we get any questions afterwards that I can answer next week or after, but I'm going to wrap it up for the night. Appreciate you hanging out with me. We will be back next Monday night. Not quite sure what the topic will be just yet, but I will get that posted in the next day or two, so be on the watch for that. Again, I appreciate you guys hanging out, chatting, and we'll see y'all later.